What's going on, guys? My name is Darren, I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. Of course, I talk about fragrances on this channel, but also jump into talking about some style and grooming and stuff like that. I'm just trying to make sure I do my part and make sure when you guys go out there every day, you're looking good and you're smelling great. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well, so that way, when I upload a new video, you'll get notified. All right, guys, so I'm going to be continuing on with new fragrance discoveries this week, brand new fragrance releases, and just some fragrances that are new to the collection. And I'm going to be talking about fragrances from two brands that I want to introduce to you guys. One I've never talked about on the channel, and another one, there are 4 brand new releases from this particular brand, so I want to share them with you. So I'm going to run the intro, and when we come back, we're going to get into it. So if you want to hear my thoughts, you know the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. Now, I want to be talking about 2 different brands today, and the first brand I want to talk about is the sister brand of Navitus Parfums, which is Vivamore Parfums. I want to say maybe a year or 2 ago, Navitus did a sister brand, which is called Vivamore Parfums. They had some amazing releases in their initial collection, and I want to talk about their 4 brand new releases and give you guys my initial impressions on these fragrances. As always, guys, if you want to check something out, if you hear something that catches your attention, I always have the link down below if you want to get 10% off of anything over at Vivamore Parfums. I'll make sure I have my link down below where you can do so. But we're going to jump into it because we got quite a few fragrances to get through. We have 4 from Vivamore Parfums, and we have 3 from a brand that I've never talked about on the channel. I've already kind of put my nose on these, so I will tell you that I really like all 3 of them, but they're from a brand called BON Parfumeur. And I want to make sure I talk about those 3 fragrances as well because, again, I don't know how familiar you guys are with that brand, but this is my first time getting my nose on those fragrances. But so far, definitely so good. So let's get into talking about Vivamore Parfums. 4 new releases. I wanted to show you guys the presentation on one of them, so you kind of have an idea of what it kind of looks like if you were to get one of these. The first one is called Magic Hour. So this is what the box looks like. So again, the boxes are pretty much the same, but of course they have different, colorations on them depending on the fragrance. But that's what the box looks like. You open it up, and I am impressed with what Vivamore has been doing, man. They've been stepping up the presentation on their fragrances. I love the little black coffrets that their fragrances come in now. So when you open up the box, you will have this case inside, which of course the fragrance will rest in there. There's a side tab. You just pull it like this and it opens up. And what I love about this as well, they have the perfumer and the notes and the whole 9 on this card. And the fragrance will rest securely in the box. So I really like this touch, man. Presentation, it does mean something, Of course, it has nothing to do with the way the fragrance smells, but it does feel good when you spent your hard-earned money and you feel like you get a nice presentation from the fragrance. So this one is called Magic Hour. All of these fragrances from Vivamore are straight to parfums. So I'm going to be spraying this in just a moment and tell you about what I get from it. But this fragrance was done by Bertrand Duchefort and Beringer Bouguereau. Please excuse me if I butchered that, but it looks like Beringer Bouguereau. Notes in this one, a little bit tropical maybe. You got some pina colada, exotic fruits and ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, rum, amber, and moss. So those are the notes here. So just hearing that, I'm expecting something that you probably could get away with wearing in the summertime that has good performance. Because when I hear coconut, I think tropical. Virgin Island water from Creed, that kind of stuff. So I think about that, but then I hear some of those base notes like moss and amber. So I'm thinking it may be something that has a little bit of a sweetness and, a body where it could actually have some pretty good performance, which is not always typical with nice summer fragrances. But it's called Magic Hour. The bottle, I really love these bottles, man. Nice. The cap is really heavy and has some weight and heft to it. And let's give it a little spray and see what I get here. sprayer is really good. Yes, Tropical Paradise. Tropical Paradise. This is good. Just a quick way to describe how this smells. Kind of aquatic and tropical with that coconut in here, but then you immediately get kind of a sweetness from like vanilla, like a vanilla amber. Yeah, this is good, man. Oh, I like this one, man. Look at the notes on this again. Ah, that's what it is. That spiciness in there. I'm already picking up on the spices, the cinnamon cardamom combination. This is really good. I like this. Has a little sweet, spicy playfulness to this fragrance as well. So again, first impression, this one is really good, guys. If you're looking for something that, you know, to take with you on vacation this summer, Magic Hour, that's the first one. I gotta get some test strips here so we can smell the others. I only have so much skin, right? But let's get into looking at those as well. All right, guys, so the next fragrance, I'm gonna butcher this name. I think it's called Tagomago. And it's in an orange bottle. So this is what it looks like. The notes in this one was that coconut water, passion fruit, mango, star fruit, hazelnut, dried fruits, Tahitian, vanilla, amberwood, and toffee. All right. So those are the notes. Sounds like this, just off the note breakdown, would be my favorite. Let me show you guys the sprayer. Navitus / Vivamore, they have some nice controlled itemizers on their bottle, so I really like that. So you really control the amount you want to spray. That is nice. I love this one. This is my kind of scent profile. Guys, what I'm getting here is a really nice juicy fruitiness, really fruity. In the opening, you guys, I read the notes there. What passion fruit, mango, star fruit. So it is really nice, juicy and fruity in the opening, and it's kind of playing off that with this nice, almost gourmand kind of sweetness here. Vanilla, hazelnut, toffee on the dry. This is my kind of thing right here. Yeah, the first one was okay, but this is my kind of fragrance. I'm pretty sure this is probably gonna be my favorite one out of all of them. So the slight kind of nice tropical fruity sweetness in the opening with a nice kind of vanilla hazelnut gourmand dry down with some toffee in there. This is amazing. Yeah, this is my favorite. I'm pretty sure I know my taste. That's probably gonna be my favorite one out of the bunch. We also have Midnight Mischief is the next one. And this one was done by Bertrand Duchefort and Marion Garcia. Never heard of Marion Garcia. Definitely have heard of Bertrand Duchefort. This is the bottle. This one has more like a yellow going to like a pink hue, whereas the last one was orange. But this is what it looks like. The notes are orange blossom and jasmine, vanilla, rose, sandalwood, osmanthus, and amber. So let's see what we get. I can show you guys these itemizers all day. They're so dope. So let's see what this one smells like, guys. Ooh, I like this one. This is really that orange blossom jasmine combination, really floral and fresh. And you get that freshness as soon as you smell it. So that reaction was how fresh this was, that fresh floral nature there, that orange blossom and jasmine. I've been telling you guys here lately how much I love orange blossom because it's fresh, but then it's got this creamy sweetness about it that I love. So you get that in the opening. Like I said, it has vanilla and rose in here as well. Something a little sweet in here. What is that? Oh, vanilla. I like this one as well. All right, so far, let me go back to the first one. I haven't smelled anything I don't like per se, but that second one was my favorite. This one is nice too, man. Definitely unisex, male or female could pull this off. Those florals, the orange blossom, with the rose, jasmine. I like this one. This is really, really good as well, man. The last one here, this is called Tea Temptation. This was done by my guy, Jorge Lee. Here's the bottle. So this is like a yellow hue on the bottle. You get bergamot, violet leaves, Earl Grey tea, cardamom, musk, mandarin, ambrette seeds, and vetiver. So let's give this one a spray. Man, I've worked with Jorge Lee. This is Jorge Lee all day long. Oh man, that lemon freshness. Like I said, I know a lot of fragrances that Jorge Lee has done, and this smells just like a Jorge Lee creation. This is gonna be the summer stunner right here. I would say the second one was my favorite, which was the one I had the hardest time pronouncing. Tagomago. This was my favorite. This was probably my second favorite. This last one, the Tea Temptation. Love this one, man. Oh yeah, that lead tea started to come through, that lemon tea combination. This is the perfect, it's the perfect summer fragrance, in my humble opinion. I can see the first one, as I said again, because the first one had that tropical vibe with the coconut and stuff like that. But then it got, of course, it had those sweet facets to it as well. But this one is just straight summertime. Summer and spring, lemon and tea. This smells phenomenal. This is my second favorite, man. All of them smell good. Again, nothing that I did not like, but I would say those are my two favorites from the four. The Tea Temptation and the Tagomago. Oh yeah, man. Love that one. Like I said, guys, I will make sure I link it down below. Love the presentation on these. Love what they're doing over there at Vivamore. Link it down below if you want to check these out. I think they do have a sample set. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that sample set away. Just a minute. So they did send me this sample set as well, which has all four of the fragrances in here, as well as an additional fragrance called the by Riveri. So I will make sure that I give this away. There are 5 samples in this, 5.07 fluid ounce size samples in this box. I'm gonna give it away to one lucky subscriber, but you have to make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you what the details are to receive that in the giveaway. Now, this brand, BON Parfumeur. I've heard a lot about it, never had a chance to smell anything from it. I have 3 fragrances that were sent to me by the brand for me to experience, and this is what the presentation looks like. This one's called 304, and it focuses on ambers and spices. Cumin, you have almond blossom, cedarwood, some of the main notes listed here. So you slide this off, and this is the box, and then you just open it up, and your fragrance rests there. Now, from what I was able to see, these fragrances come in these 100 ml sizes and 50 mls. The 50 mls retail for $50. I'm sorry, $60, and the 100 mls retail for twice the price, $120. Makes sense, right? So this one is based on ambers and spices, and I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, I sprayed these fragrances from this brand earlier, and the other day when I got them, and I like all 3 of them. I'll just be honest with you. I think they're a good bang for the buck. Yeah, so this one is, like I said, centered around a note of cumin, cedarwood, and amber. Again, look at the bottles. The bottles look nice but simplistic, but I think it's really good for what you're paying for these. Almond, ginger, cedarwood, amber, and cumin. This smells really good, man. Has a nice kind of gentlemanly feel to it. Something about it, I like it. I think this would be, for me personally, especially in the fall and winter, a good work fragrance, honestly. Cedarwood is kind of clean here. Amber not overly done, slightly vanillic in this fragrance. I love this one. I can't remember. I think the Tonka Bean might have been my favorite one, but I love this one, man. BON Parfumeur. And again, if you think about a lot of these fragrances, these are designer-like prices, and that's one of the things I think is really great about this particular brand. Again, $60 for a 50 ml and only $120 for 100 ml. So definitely something I recommend these guys, because definitely the price point is something that makes it palatable for most people to try. And I like the way it smells. I mean, that's what it's about at the end of the day. Now, This one is centered around a note of tonka bean. And you guys know that I love myself some tonka bean. This one's called 603. And here's the bottle. And what you get here is nutmeg, leather, tonka bean, and cashmere. Cashmere, I'm sorry. So let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You get immediately hit with nutmeg. You get nutmeg and leather right out of the gate. And it's a really nice masculine combination here. Tonka bean, of course, sweet. The cashmere give this woody warmth to this fragrance. This is my kind of scent profile. I really can't say which one I like more between this and the first one, but they're really, really close. So if you're into tonka bean, like I am, if you're into leather, this will be one for you to check out. Guys, they have a lot of fragrances from this brand. And I could be wrong, but what I think they're doing is, I think it starts with a number, and then there may be 4 or 5 fragrances, like there may be a 301, a 302, 303, 304, and they all may be centered around a note of amber, but with different facets of amber and different notes. I think that's how it works. The last one here is 902. This is the presentation on that one. And this one's centered, this was boozy, it has cognac, cinnamon, plum, tobacco, and patchouli. Like I said, I chose ones that I was pretty certain I would like based on the notes that I like, and I was not wrong. I don't know about all their fragrances. Again, this is my first experience with these fragrances, but so far, oh yeah, all 3 of these, for me and my taste, all 3 of these are amazing. I mean, you start talking about plum, tobacco, cinnamon. I honestly don't know which one of these I like the most. I'm not gonna try to even say it right now either. I need more time with them, but what I can tell you guys is the 3 that I've tried. Now I chose those 3, so they were based around those that I felt I would like. I was not wrong. I have a good feel about what I may like. All 3 of those are really, really good. I think the prices are good from this brand, $60 and $120. It's a niche brand, so I don't think it would hurt to try those out. So these are my first impressions. We went through 7 fragrances here, so we went through a lot. The way if you want to participate and win this sample set, comment down below, and the fragrances from VIVAMOR Parfums, tell me which fragrance sounds the most interesting to you. I'm gonna leave this open for a week, and we'll come back and we will choose a winner. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the bow tie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.